Whoa. That was pretty cool. You guys see that? Whoa. What the frick was that? Can we see that one more time? One more again, please? Whoa. Was it was that a frickin' stinger? We got stingers in this bitch now? What the fuck was that? Hi. How's it going? That's pretty cool, huh? Yay! And that's the new thing I wanted to show. That's it. That's everybody. That's it. You all go home now. Hi. Good afternoon. I'm Omega Magus. It's a weird time of day for a stream. I know that. And I know a lot of people. It's 12 p.m. noon on an Eastern Standard Time. So, West Coast is still asleep. I don't expect many people to be here. Blanca Strongest. Well, Blanca's here. That's pretty cool. And who else is here?
Food in the oven.
He's got a food in the oven. He's got to go. Frickin' what was it? Congrats to LD for getting first place today. Also say hello to Sequar and Blanc. Where'd I go? Am I not on screen? Fuck, sorry, hold on. Hold on, I think I fell behind the table. 1 second. Hello? Hello? Can you see me? I'm gonna go back down. I'm gonna stay down here, actually. I'm gonna stay down here. It's warm down here. Hey, y'all, I don't know if you noticed, it's fucking cold. It's really cold out, and I don't wanna... I'm staying down here where it's warm. It's like a... Okay, bye-bye. Yeah, guess what? It's the new model. It's done. This is the other new thing I wanted to show today, besides the stinger. I lied! There's more things. I got the new fem mode done, the melody mode. Technically, it's been done for a while, but I just was waiting for an excuse to show it off. She's like, "Thank you. I'm so glad y'all like it." I worked on it really hard. I used PNG Tuber Remix to make it, so I'm very excited to learn that and hopefully offer that as a commissioning type soon. But yeah, look at it in all her glory. I'm not even gonna to futz around and tease you guys. Look. Well, I got the boots. I got the as they're called, the programmer socks. And there's two different modes for like when I'm really locked in on Joanne. I can just look down here and it has mouse tracking and stuff. What the heck? LD.
Okay, now that's low-key adorable.
It is low-key. Thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate you. Enjoy your earbuds and thank you for your support. PG Remix is amazing. Yeah, I frickin' what's the excuse? No excuse. Figured, why not just show it off? Why not just have it be real and show it? PG Remix is so much fun to use. Like, it took some getting used to, of course, as do all softwares, but once you really like put it together, it's pretty amazing, and how smooth it runs too, as compared to like PNG Tuber Plus, which had its share of problems and getting things to work right. And when I would like peak my mic or something and just completely distort in all directions, that was kind of a nightmare. So I'm glad that doesn't happen anymore. But yeah, so I'm really happy to show this off. I do have to get used to having the toggles take a while to switch frames. But, things, as you get used to them, they change and get better. Yay. Ugh. But how's everybody doing to have it? Everyone else staying warm on this cold and miserable afternoon? I walked for a mile today because I had to go get my prescriptions, the one that makes my brain work. And yeah, I had a nice little walk in the cold. It woke me up. I do like the bounciness more in the original PG Plus. PG Remix doesn't really have that. Fair. I think PG Tuber Remix has some bounciness settings. Like, there's a little window called bounce. If I wanted to get really silly with it, I could mess with this. But I've adjusted it to where this is a comfortable working level for me. But yeah, everything, teach their own. Whatever works best for you is the best program you use, but I'm very excited to start using this one soon. It's too cold here, and yet it's like 40 degrees. Woof. It was like 37 when I was out earlier. It's winter, baby. It's happening. It's really here. Merry Christmas. But I'm going to go on and head over to our viewer mode here with our new stinger. Wow! It's like I'm a professional VTuber or something. That's crazy, right? Where's the thing? It's like a professional VTuber, she says, and then fucking forgets where the Twitch recap source is. If I could follow your mouse. Yeah, the mouse tracking is really nice. That way, if I'm like in the zone, it like I'm just drawing along. Da da da. We'll work together. And when I want to talk to chat, I can just pop up like this and focus on you guys for a while. Does my zoom? I'm gonna need to adjust that. Gonna need to adjust that so it doesn't zoom straight in on my boobs. I'll fix that later. No zoom in today. Hi, Pajama. Welcome in. Don't look at my boobs. Those are for me, not for you. Boop. Let's get the recap here up and running. I figure that I started this year pretty strong as far as streaming stuff goes. Hi, PJ. Hi. Hi, Net. Yes. Did I say hi to anyone? If I didn't say hi to anyone here, bug me and let me know, because I appreciate y'all being here. We're going to go over this, starting with the viewer and streamer stuff. I started this year pretty strong, but, you know, I had my big vacation in the summer, and that kind of slowed things down. I also just working on the house and stuff, and so it's been a big year, not just because my stats on Twitch here are going to be kind of small, I imagine. That just means I had a big year in real life, so that's pretty good news. 2,497 hours watched. Most of those are probably like lurking. You're just having a tab open in the background while I work, or, you know, checking in on friends and stuff. So yeah, that's a decent sized chunk. I don't know how this is compared to other people's numbers, but that's sizable. 251 distinct days visited. I imagine this was like the maybe 4 or 5 days out of the year I didn't check were probably like in Japan or on my trip to TwitchCon. They don't represent your day at the zoo. Exactly, yeah. All the days I didn't like do Twitch. So this is, you know, it doesn't need to be perfect. In fact, I'm glad that it's not perfect. It's probably better that it's not perfect. It means I lived a life. Yeah, not saying people who had a perfect score on days do not live their own lives. Hey, thank you for bonking me. That was on me. Top categories: art, special events. Special events? Did I do any special events this year? Oh, these are as viewing. Yes, I watched lots of special events. Yeah. Like Peachy's karaoke and stuff. Hi, Mr. Welcome in, Mr. Good to see you. Thank you for not thank you for the bonk, but thank you for keeping me in check. Watched a lot of art. Top 10% art watched. A little bit of Overwatch. This is strictly just for drops. So that's fun. Maybe for the donathon. My donathon would be, I don't think I use special events too much. But also this is for viewing. I don't think I was viewing special. We'll see that when I get to my stream stuff later. Voice of the Void. This is solely because of Sharksided. This one right here. Sharksided's Voices of the Void stream. I was made sure to like catch as many of those as I could, just because they're silly and fun. I'm actually kind of confused as to why it's not like what is Pokemon and stuff like that. I watch a lot of Pokemon. Oh, thank you for the head pats. Wait, is that lined up right? I forgot that I have the head pats set for Gamma and not for me. I forgot to change that. Let's put that right there. Let's try that one more again. Rubbing my face. Can you tell I've only been doing Paper Mario Mondays recently and I forgot to change all my settings before stream? Wow, this is, hey. Thank you for the water. This is why we test stuff like this. Make sure it's all working and up to, up to snuff. Let me try that head pat one more time. There we go. Much better. Thank you for the head pats. And for the water. Oh, that's what I needed. Okay. Moving on. Favorite streamers, Sharksided! Somehow Sharksided. I got, November... I think Shark streams so much. I'm like, yeah, let's get Shark. All the time. I just pop her open in the back, have a little lurk and work and hang out and have a good time. Streams are amazing. And then, of course, I got Rune, I got Blanc, I got Peachy, I got Prism. I'm pretty sure I caught, like, as many as I could. They're fantastic, amazing streamers. I'm happy I can be part of their communities. Prism was number 2 for you. That's pretty good. Who was number 1? That's Deuce. Freaking, I love these guys. Such amazing streamers. Channel points spent, channel points earned. The chatter. I chat more often in Rune and Blancs, it seems. I wonder why that is. Oh well. Total 41,000 chats. Here I am thinking I don't talk too much, but yet I think that's a decent number. My top 5 is basically an ordered list of which friends stream those. Exactly, yeah. It's kind of a... I'm sure, like, Coda had to take some time off because of all the big projects they had to work on, but if they streamed as much as everyone else did, then they'd probably be up here too. My top emotes! Hi! Using my own emotes because I have them for free? Whoa, crazy. Except we got Peachy there. This groove dance emote is fantastic. I try to be careful about how often I use my own emotes because I don't want to feel like I'm like in someone else's chat self-promoting, like, oh, look at my emotes, I made these, blah 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 blah, go buy me stuff. But like, it's okay to flex a little bit to use your own emotes, right? To show them off, and like, there's a balance there, and I'm trying to embrace that more. Emo artist of the year, 19 emotes attributed. That's more than I thought there was. I'm really happy to see that number. That's really special. And time my emotes got used, that's amazing. Oh, that makes me so happy. Hype happening. Subs gifted. Hype tunes. I gifted subs? When did I gift subs? I don't remember this. I'm poor. When did I give subs? I swear to God, if I had stable income, I would probably contribute to more donathons and hype trains and stuff like that if I could. But it's sort of the, you know, it's fine. It's understandable. I'm sure people understand. Someone got your credit card information. Oh yeah, my credit card information. Mod of the year. Chat set of a mod. I only moderate for 2 channels. This is Coda and I think maybe Gamma? I'm not even sure. I do make a lot of clips. I make so many clips. My top viewed clip. What's this one? It's Runex, so it's going to be silly. Oh, yeah. This is it, yeah. This is my magnum opus. And it's stolen Valachu. I fucking pause. I stole this joke from fucking Coda Blicky years ago. They did it to Cal in one of their streams. So I made sure to credit, like, oh, I can't take credit for this joke. And I don't, wherever Coda got it from too on top of that. But it's just so fun to share old jokes with people you haven't told them to before. And to get this level of reaction out of them makes me immensely happy. Fucking got him. Oh my gosh. Just thank you for the head pads. VOD watchers are going to be very confused. Hey, VOD watchers, go frickin' watch Runex and follow Runex. And here's a shout out for fucking Runex. Go follow her right the fuck now. She's an amazing artist. And she's such a huge inspiration. Hey, don't fart. Who farted? Eat your beans. Stop eating beans. I don't know. Whatever. Point is, good year for viewership. And I had a lot of fun in these communities and participating. I've been told I am a welcome chatter. That I contribute to conversations and stuff, so it feels good to show that, like, oh, this is what it amounted to. That's a lot of numbers. Next, for streamer mode, the things I did. 329 hours, 95 totals. Hey, that's almost 100. I feel like that's more than I did last year. Our communities wouldn't be the same without. I only have the 2 toggles for this model right now, so I'm just gonna kind of do this when I'm flustered. Huh? So thank you for that. The Sync Day Stream 93. Wait, why is that? Why are those different numbers? I want to add more toggles to this model. Sorry, continuing that thought. I want to add more toggles to this model, and also just make a male form, my masculine form in MPG Remix as well. Because it's really nice, and I want to have more options to do it, so we shall see. Also, specifically, this model is for art streams. I don't have like a gaming controller mode for this model, but I would like to make one at some point. 4,900 hours of people watching my stuff. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. My top categories. Art. Wow. Pikmin 4 from my freaking Onion run. Oh, it was so much fun. The Onion run was so much fun. I'm excited to do more challenge runs in video games. It's almost a year. Almost a year of hours? That's amazing. The Onion run was super fun. I have to do my exercise bike stream soon. I think I'm gonna do that next week if everything works out okay. And then I have to do the Tears of the Kingdom, the naked run. So keep an eye out for that. More challenge kind of runs in the future. Little Gator game. Oh, I streamed this twice, and I'm surprised to see it's in my top category. That game was really special, and I'm really glad about that. Maybe it's just I didn't stream that many games this year, because I only streamed Pokemon the one time, Hollow Knight, Silksong twice. I don't know. Well, I wonder how that's calculated. My top stream reached 184 viewers. I think this was recently. I think I was looking at my numbers recently, and I was like, oh, that's something recent. My top tags: Wizard, Art, and LGBTQIA+. Woo! Yay! Yeah! Would I have a soundboard for this? Yay! 50,000 chats received. My top emotes, jeans, of course, will always be on top. And I love how much people use my lull specifically, because it's so wiggly woggly and stupid looking. I love it. 1,000 pairs of jeans. I wonder if I can start like a jeans-based charity or something. Jeans for teens. We're raising money to get new pairs of denim jeans for homeless youths or something. Because jeans are really good at like retaining warmth, I think, in like colder places. At least I think they are. I could be wrong. I thought they were. 2,026 pairs of jeans in 2026. Jeans for teens. Jeans for teens sounds like a Homestar joke. That's the best compliment I've ever received. Thank you for saying it. Pistols for pandas. My biggest fans, and this is in no particular order. These get shuffled every time you look at the website. But thank you specifically to, extra special thank yous for Sequar, and Casual, and Brain Rot, and Stirring, and Wolf Tato, and Runic Rain, who I haven't seen in a hot minute. I want to check on Rain soon, because I hope he's doing okay. And Fallen, and Painted, and Papoish. And all the other people who aren't even on here, I thank you very much too, of course. Freaking Pajamas, and Blancs, and who else was on there? Leo with the crawlers so frequently. Really appreciate Leo. Just people stopping by and hanging out. I appreciate you immensely. Crossovers. I need to get better about this because I'm pretty sure I did more collabs than these. I had the freaking Donathon Wizard Arena, Mage Arena collab with Peachy and all them. They're on here. But this is from like the Crash Out Crew collab specifically. And Peak. I want to do more collabs soon. We need to do more of those. Imagine only doing 2 collabs, right? Like, freaking more of these should be... Gamma should be number 1 because I do freaking Paper Mario Mondays now on this channel. But I forgot to do the stream together thing, so I guess it doesn't count. It's not keeping track. These numbers are lying to you. 55 raids. Thank you very much from the raiders. Thank you very much. Oh, Locke and Emmy and Gigi for the top raiders. I appreciate you very, very much. Amazing artists you should also go follow right now. 93 raids sent. Oh, that's, I think, a good score. Yeah, I guess there were 2 streams where I didn't raid out for whatever reason. My top featured clip. This is interesting because this is actually from last year. This is from my, what was it? The 12 Games of Xmas, where I had Gamma on to do the Sonic collab, Sonic Adventure 2 racing collab thing. But I've made so many better clips, I think. This was a great clip. Gamma was a good sport, and it's an amazing comedy partner to work off of. I feel like I had a lot of good clips to see. Oh, my music changed. Imagine if you had technical difficulties and your streams cut out, your number goes up for the... Yes, that makes sense. Yeah, that tracks. I'm not gonna show that. I need to also update my featured clips because one of my featured clips, in comparison, is not as funny as a lot of my other stuff. It's like when I started streaming, and it was just one of my redeems going off. I've started to reshuffle the featured clips because there's some better ones that need to get more love and attention. I've also started uploading my clips. Here's something fun. I'm freaking doing the content creator hustle and uploading my clips to TikTok and YouTube Shorts and Blue Sky every now and then. So I hope I don't annoy anybody by showing you the same clips over and over on the same day. But you know what? Whatever. Some people don't get to see them, and I'm trying to do it anyway. People can skip past. Whatever. Who cares? But yeah. 347 new followers. I'm immensely thankful for my follower count. This is basically double what it was last year. So that's fantastic. I hit my goal, my big follower goal. I got 35 new subbers, 16 hype trains, 980, almost 100, almost 1,000K. 1,000 thousands. And I got whatever this is. And there's a landmine. Yay! Pretty good all in all. Pretty freaking good. And community, I don't really know what's going on here. Where's the one that matters? Where's the one that matters? Come on. Where are you? Where's the VTuber one? No one cares. I don't care about your real life faces. Yeah, there they are. Look at all these cool amazing people. Freaking the fact that I get to hang out and I can talk to at least a couple of these people, but also just like the amazing shows that the rest of them put on too. Like, this is an incredible community, this little section here. And I feel very fortunate that I am welcome amongst them. So, yippee. Blanc is on there. Yeah, he's green and he's on a car. And there's Miss Lala and Goblin and Big Nose Bug and Basil. I'm a big fan of Basil. I did a fan art for Basil recently. And Iron Mouse, who's best friends with PyIVT. And yeah, so that's really cool and exciting. And I mean, this is a goal that would be out of my control, but something to work towards is just to like, hey, what if I got on there next year? That'd be pretty cool. I mean, you can try, right? Why not go for it? Best I can do is just make the bit content I like to see, create a space for people, and hopefully people resonate with that. But if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. There's always next time too. Whew. Stirring. Thank you so much for the water. Take a big sip right now. Thank you for the hug. I give you a big hug too. Stirring, do you like my new model? I just made it today. Well, I didn't make it today. I just revealed it today. I'd love to see PG2 purity, right? Well, that is one other thing, is that I love my PG2 remix model now. It is just sort of an entry point, as it were. I am working on my own 3D model in the background. It's slow goings, but I would like to try to make that happen soon. I want to learn how to use Vignon and 3D tracking and stuff. But for now, PGTP Remix is a great like starting point, I think, and I'm very happy how it works. Boop, boop, boop. I think even if I have my 3D model though, I would still use my PGTuber sometimes for like, hey, gross, stinky, who dares? PGTuber model feels charming. There is something charming about them, and especially like Oceanax, who like does all her stuff like hand animated kind of deal. There's a special level of handcraftedness that goes into them. I feel like, what was it? I was at Hesper's stream yesterday talking about like machine learning and tracking and stuff like that, and how that is sort of like a lesser form of AI that is somehow lumped together with generative AI, that it needs to be separated and in the conscious mind, and like how tracking can go into that to puppeting your model in a more realistic way that's really appealing. But there is something charming to be said about stock canned animations that don't have, limitlessness to it. There's a finite amount of work that I could put into this model. I don't know. I'm just kind of rambling now. So thank you for putting up with me. But we're going to go ahead and start doing some art. I got projects I got to work on. I got commissions going on right now. We're still working on this one today, which is a flag waving emote for Wolf Tato. Thank you very much for the commission. And I might as well show it here in case anyone hasn't heard it yet or seen it before. Hi. Hello, Stream Nebula. Welcome in. Good to see you. Glad you can make it. How goes it? Goes pretty well. We're just getting started working on stuff. I'm pausing the music so I can show actually a little video I made. Just in case it wasn't obviously clear to anyone here who didn't already know I did this. Will this work? Here we go. Ta-da! I made a thing going on right now. It's Pride Month in December. Usually this is supposed to have music. Why is there no music? You guys hear that? Oh, I can't hear this no monitor. But yeah, I made a little thing. There's a sale going on for my Pride flag emotes. Yeah. Hopes and dreams snow halation. With the frickin' one frame of snow when they say snow halation. Too loud! I turned it down. Sorry, I can't hear it. My bad. Can we hear it alright? I'm so sorry. I'm turning on advanced property so I can hear the monitor of it. Here we go. Now I will share your pain. Also, hi Chillmaker, welcome in. Sorry to destroy your ears. I'm so sorry about that. But I'm running a sale right now on my VGen for these flag waving emotes. I have one slot left available. They're on sale for I think like $52 instead of the usual like $70. It's Pride Month in December. And it doesn't need to be a Pride flag too for what you're doing. It could be whatever flag you want. Thank you for the follow, Showmaker. Welcome in. Welcome to the Wizard Tower. Put the music back on here. I am going to keep this up as a little thing I can show off and say, hey, the sale is going on my streams. Flag promo video. Okay. So if I do this now, it should start again, I think. Yep. Okay. Snow halation jump scare. Sorry, I had to do that. All right. Woo. Cannot wait to get my VOD muted for that bit. That's going to be great. Okay, now focus up. Time to work. I got my Professor Layton focus music to help me think. I had this music on the other day while I was making the stinger, and it really helped me kind of lock in. So I hope you guys enjoy it too. If anyone else is working on stuff, feel free to let me know. As always, I always like to hear about it. Ba 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 doo. Mm-hmm. My lines feel weird. I'm out of practice. I haven't drawn for the past like 2 days because I was working on house stuff, really focusing in and getting it done. And I'm happy to report it's done. Not the whole house, but like the thing I was working on for so long. The fucking uh bathroom air vent is done and completed, and it's so good to know it's freaking done finally. And I don't have to crawl in the freaking attic anymore. I hate climbing into the attic. It's just it's gross and weird and dusty. I don't like it. I don't like it. The joys of home ownership. Yippee. I'm not ready for home ownership. The only reason I have a house is because I live with my sister and she wanted a home, and she's like, I have a job now. I can afford it. You can help pay rent. I'm like, cool. Oh, also we have to fix everything. Huh? One more again? Wait, hold on, what? So but there's something fun to be said about like really improving a place. Like this place needed some love, and it feels good to take care of a place. So I'm getting used to it. Is all. I was thinking like, man, I didn't used to go to Lowe's as much as I am now. But then I was like, oh, I didn't used to own a house before, so I didn't need to do that. Hmm. Hey, what did I do? Why bonk me? Also, where did the bonk land? I actually might need to adjust that too. Was the bonk way off target? It might have been. Can I try that one again? My knees! My knees! Ah! My knees! I already have bad knees enough as it is. I'm gonna adjust that here. I think it should be about right here? Give or take? One more again. Okay, a little high, but that should be better. How about your knees? Oh, nothing specifically. I just got bonked in the knees moments ago. Um, but my knees in real life have been like, I've bonked them on a ladder recently, and that hurt. And I just have weak legs. They're pretty strong, like, but they take a beating, and it really hurts. Thank you, T said I just revealed it today. It's brand new. And thank you so much. I'm very happy to show it off. It's been done for a while, but I was like, it needs to be special when I show it off. And no, it doesn't. The best time to show it off is now. Just make it happen and start using it, and I feel good. I feel really good about it. Ah. I think it'll be a while before I offer PGT remix type stuff as a commission, but it's neat that I can consider that as a thing I can offer. I might be comfortable offering. Best time to show a new model is all the time. The best time to show a new model is all the time. One with the collar. Turtleneck. That's the kind. See, it's extra funny because she's wearing a turtleneck right now. Wow. I can't help it that turtlenecks are just super cute. Like, it's just, it is cute. I don't make the rules. And if I did make the rules, it'd be the same. Turtlenecks can still be cute. And adjust this arm here. Okay, so it's just... Here we go. Another thing I want to start doing on stream soon is trying to, like... I want to make more art tutorials, but I'm really bad at scripting, so I prefer to do my, like, stuff off the cuff. Like, oh, I'm doing it by example. Like, I'm showing, oh, I'm drawing this line this way type stuff. So I want to try to do that more soon. And hopefully it'll be worth it. And I would edit it down into a proper tutorial, as well as just it live being a tutorial for anyone who wants it. When I was younger, my main OC always wore turtleneck. Good taste. Good taste. I have to start getting used to toggling. I think I'm getting the hang of it, but like, it's a new skill to like, oh, go hit a button to talk to the audience. Oh, interesting. New muscle memory is being developed. It's going this way. Let's get, I don't need the ref on full opacity right now. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to make a tutorial on how I draw curls at some point. I'm struggling with one, ugh, that's work, and two, what if I just get a bit better at drawing first? Hey, I mean, no one's making you make it right now. So yeah, feel like when you're ready to do it, it'll be ready, right? It's not like you have to rush on it. But that's really exciting. I'd be excited to see that. I've always wondered how people do hair in certain ways, because I'm a fan of blob hair, where it's just like, it is basically a Lego piece that sits on top of a character's head. Like, I do it with this. I do it for this model, right? It's not really individual strands. It's just sort of the shape of hair. And I like that. But I've always been really impressed with people who can do, like, detailed hair. Like anime artists and stuff. Or freaking, there's that one VTuber who's got like a Victorian, like, not Victorian, it's not the right word, but it looks like a Renaissance painting for her model almost. People can get really creative with VTubing and PNG tubing and stuff. I actually had an idea for a model. Well, not like the actual details of the model, but like the concept of a model, where like, you know how when you're watching Fairy Sammy, oh, that might be them, yeah. They, them. Oh, I got the pronouns wrong. So sorry. Apologies. You know how when you're watching a stream, right? There's the border and there's like a hi, I'm person, yay, yippee, yay, game, right? But what if the model wasn't person shaped? What if it was like the border of the screen, right? With like goofy eyeballs and like teeth and something like hi. And they would like look around and like just doesn't need to be a person. It just needs to be tracked to your face. So similar to what's the word? I don't know. If anyone else remembers back in like the 90s, Nick Jr., there was a thing called Face where he was just a guy who would just appear between like commercials and stuff and do weird silly screens like, oh, he's blue, and then water would drain out and go down the screen and he'd be yellow suddenly. And they fucking yassified this guy later in the recent years. It's just about to bring up, yes, right? So like that kind of thing. Like it'd be, I don't know. I feel like there's something there. But it would be very niche, I bet. So it's just kind of a weird idea that popped into my head. And anyone's welcome. I wonder if there's probably already a tuber that does that. That'd be fun to know. Forgot about Face. I grew up on Face nonstop. I was FaceTiming that bastard every day. Also, hi, Pillbug Girl. Welcome in. Good to see you. Sounds like a character in Banjo-Kazooie. Oh, the big... Yeah, I can see that. I'm not used to having mouse tracking, and now I need to, like... I can't really wave like Prism does, but I can kind of, like, you know, make my little hand move. I should add a wave. But that's more work. And right now it's fine as it is. I gotta take care of priorities in the order that they are important. My family had tapes of recorded Nick Jr. shows, and I would always see him while watching shows with me. Yes, I was the same way. I would, like... Well, I don't remember recording, but I remember trying to record, like, a Nick Jr. thing now and then, because we had, like, VHSs, and I was like, oh, there's a button that writes over whatever's on it. That's interesting. I think that's good. Not quite. I was a big Blues Clues kid myself. Which is why I'm very excited to see that Steve, I think his name's Steve Burns or whatever, is like back and doing stuff kind of. He's like on a podcast and it's really chill and relaxing. He's what a cool dude. I need to actually watch it or listen to it, but what bits I've seen from it look really good. Had a Transformers movie on VHS and watched that thing so many times. There were so many VHSs. Like, I don't know where we got them from. I think my mom just bought them over time, but there was like a select few that were like the favorites that got watched more than others. And I think mine were like the Land Before Time series. I had like 5 of those, not in order. I think I had like 2, 4, 7, or whatever the fuck. The one where there's like an island, a mysterious island. I didn't have the first one, which is like the best one, right? That's the one that started the whole thing. But I loved the Land Before Time series as a kid. One of the tapes I had the ending of an old Batman movie because my parents switched to it mid-recording of another show. That's so real. That's so fucking funny. Oh, we forgot we're recording, and now there's a different show in there. Oh. That's not how your parents sound, I'm sure, but that's how everyone talked in the 90s. In the 90s, we all talked like old-timey gangsters, you see? Yeah. Omega, you spreading lies on the internet? Perhaps. More at 11. Land Before Time, I miss that movie. Yeah. I need to watch it again. I haven't seen it in forever. I'm sure it still holds up. At least the first one. The rest are probably dog awful. My favorites. My parents told me about how when they got me a SpongeBob tape, I watched it 23 times in a row. That's a lot of SpongeBob. Oh my goodness. I don't think I ever watched something that many times in a row. It's impressive. Let's see. I'm going to worry about the face later. I'm really going to focus on the body lines right now. Turn off face. Turn off the flats. Good old signs of early autism. Hey. There you go. I bet if my parents knew what autism was and could catch it early, I would probably have led a different life. I don't know. But I'm happy with the life I have. It's going pretty well. Hi, Jax. Welcome in. Good afternoon. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Hope you're having a good day. How's it going? We're just doodling some art here today. Okay, so let's see here. Turn off the body on this one. How's it going? Pretty good. We're just getting started. Kind of getting the gears turning a little bit, slow and steady. I've also deafened my audience already once for the day, and I showed off this new model, so it's going pretty dang good, all things considered. Oh, and for those who didn't already see it, frickin' wow! New stinger! Ain't that cool? I'm gonna just show that off throughout the day because I'm really proud of it, and I made it myself, and it turned out better than I thought it did. Yippee! There's some like weird artifacting in there. I don't know if you can see that as well as I can notice it, but like, I don't know how to fix that. I'm just surprised it works. It looks so good. Thank you. I wanted to try to like get something kind of papery, but also like have the spinning spell circle in the middle. I don't know. It came to me in a burst of creativity that I was like, I'm just gonna go and see where this takes me. And I'm happy where it took me. Yay. The best part about it is that I made the entire thing in Clip Studio Paint. Like, I've got the freaking file. Oh, thank you for the head pats. I appreciate you. Where is it? I think I moved it somewhere. Yeah. Here it is. The whole thing is in Clip Studio Paint, right? I drew it all out first, and then I made a new file and separated the pieces. And yeah. Like, this is the logo, and this is the circle, and this is the first strip, and this is the second strip. And then I just timed it out in the timeline. I remember I had to export it weird. I think I exported it as a PNG sequence. Annie! Hi, good to see you. Annie, wait a minute. I didn't remembered. I have another thing to show. Frickin' Annie made something cool. 1 second. Hi, Annie, good to see you. Y'all are not even gonna get ready for this. Frickin' look what Annie went and made. It's a freaking acrylic of my pumpkin Halloween outfit. Went and ordered that. It's so cool and it's real. I love it. I never thought I'd get this. That's so cool. And I wish I could make more. If I could make also fucking amazing nails, by the way. If I knew or had the money and or resources to make acrylics, I would try to make these and sell them as merch or something because it's so cool. That's so freaking cool. Oh, thank you for doing this, Annie. I really appreciate it again. Oh, ad break.
With the fans.
Hi! Pie's here too. Hi, Pie. Good to see you. The standy's so good, right? Like, I was joking when I made the frickin' someone said, "Oh, this would make a great standee." And I was like, "Haha, yeah, I sure would." What a crazy idea. Ha. And he was like, "Okay, okay, but bet though. Okay, but bet though. What if I did anyway?" So this is really special. Hopefully, I can make more stuff like that someday. Well, hi, Pi. Welcome in. Good to see you. I hope you're having a good day too. Sorry, I'm going through Discord notifications here. There is going to be an ad break momentarily. I apologize for everyone who just came in. It should only last a couple of minutes or so, and it's a great opportunity for you to go stretch your legs and take a break, get yourself something to drink, get a snack, go kiss your cats or your pets or of any sort, and you won't miss anything while the ads are playing. I'm going to go on BRB myself and do those same things. So there's an ad in Turbo. You got Turbo? Nice. Hope you're doing well this. I am doing well this Friday. Thanks for asking. So in love with stuff. I wish I made one for me. You wait, Annie, you only made one? I thought you were gonna make two, so you could have one too. Oh. Wait, what are you doing with the one you have? You can keep it. Who's it for? Wait, hold on. We didn't discuss what we were gonna do with the acrylic standee once we got this far. Uh. Hey, Omega, what are we gonna do with the acrylic once it's real? I don't know. I never thought I'd get this far. Standee's a gift for me. Bro, almost at 669 followers. Can we get a nice, freaking nice? Okay, I'm gonna go take a little ad break. I'll see y'all in a little bit. Don't buy nothing, and be good while I'm gone. And take care. BRB. Stinger, go! Hello, we're back. Did everyone have a good break? I wanted to say this again because I thought it was funny, and it was just as the ad break was happening, so I'm going to say it again for those who missed it. Frickin' Pie Pixie, you tapping on the tablet, me when I do pointillism, and I want to see if this will show up on the audio. I love pointillism. I should undo all those so I don't have to deal with them while drawing. That's a good bit. That's a good bit, Pie. Hey, I know the shout out went off earlier, but if anyone here isn't already following Pie, go follow Pie. Another amazing artist I'm happy to be friends with. The cuffs come from the top. Or the cut comes from the top. Do I have that the right way? I don't. Well, I'm glad I caught that. Delete. Ah! Too many deletes. Yeah, I continue to read my relapse on the cookies that have a chokehold. Let me hear now. What kind of cookies? That's so real, though. I bought a pack of cookies like a week ago. No. 2 weeks ago? I don't know. However long ago, there was a packet. Ooh, sorry, burps. Chocolate chip cookies that got really cheap at Kroger that I would like. I didn't want to eat them all in one sitting, so I put them into like Ziploc bags of like packs of 5, so I could just have a pack of 5 cookies at a time. But I was like, oh no, I can buy cookies all the time now. It's just paste them out. Oh, Cookie Run Kingdom. Oh. Me thinking you meant real ass cookies. Client looking at conversion. What's with these dots? Yeah, what did the artist mean by this? Huh. My gosh, can you imagine? In every drawing, there's just a bunch of little dots hidden amongst them, and you have to find where they are. Find my 7 dots. Is that right? Okay, that's right. And then stretch. There we go. And then the sleeve or the collar. Log back in after 3 years, and I'm pulling for Witchery. Well, good luck. I wish you luck in your pulls. As someone who has recently gotten slightly addicted to Uma Musume, I understand the siren song of one more pull. It is very tempting. Hey, when were you going to tell me Shiny Snorunt has your colors? I can't believe you designed Shiny Snorunt. Does it have my color? I think it's light blue, isn't it? Pretty sure it's light blue. It's not quite my colors. Yeah, it's similar. I would pick different colors if I had the opportunity to do so. Right? Hold on, let me pull this up. It's light blue with red eyes and the gold trim, which is nice. I like it. And then the red just kind of continues. Frostlass, however, got shafted with the most boring color swap of all time. Why doesn't the red eyes continue to Frostlass? What's going on there, Pokemon? What the freak? Saw one where I was like, that's If I shrunk it's me. If I had my druthers, I would probably do it like a dark purple. Like a Dees. Right? And then have a... Thank you for the water. I'll take a sip right now. She's a Maroon 5 fan? What does that mean? I would probably do a more saturated yellow, you know, like a bright trim like that. And the red eyes is nice. It's a little played out. I would probably go for like a darker blue eye, maybe. Or maybe a green as like an accent. Maybe.
So many
Sweatpants. I can't feel my parts. Hi, Diggy. Welcome in. Also gonna lurk, get ready to stream, but have a good rest of your stream. Have a good lurk, Jax, and good luck with your stream when you start doing it too. Hi, Diggy. Hi, Puppers. Welcome in, everybody. How's it going? Frostlass is so good. I love Frostlass, right? Here's a fun story. I picked Snorunt as my favorite Pokemon when like Gen 3 came out. I was like, oh, that's my guy. That's my little guy forever, right? And then all it was in Gen 3 was Snorunt and Glalie. That's all it had on the table. And then Gen 4 rolls around and is like, bam. Now there's a girl one. And I don't know if I was already experiencing gender fluidity, like, signs when I was that little, but, like, that's kind of telling. Huh. Sometimes a girl now. Whoa. I think it just kind of drives it home why Snorunt is my favorite Pokemon even further. Like, there's like, oh, now I have even more reason to love it. And he's just a little guy, and now it's just a little lady. You know, it's pretty. He can be whatever he wants. Okay, so that's good there. Turn the lines back on for these. What does your favorite Pokemon say about, yo, gender? Yeah. Yeah, atheists. What do you have to say about that? I'm kidding. I don't know why I said atheist. What's everyone's favorite? I know Pi is Cleffa your favorite, or are you just named after Cleffa and Clefairy? What's your actual favorite Pokemon? Named after Cleffa. I love the whole line. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Well, you know, your favorite's Vaporeon, right? Because Vaporeon's super cool. I love Vaporeon too. I had a Vaporeon on one of my Diamond and Pearl teams, and it was so beefy. It was like unkillable. It was amazing. Peachy, Vaporeon, Metagross, Electrode, Clefable, yeah, Klefki. There's a lot of good Pokemon. There's a lot of good freaking Pokemon. I don't know if y'all know this. Here's a fun story. I started playing Cobble Knight last night with some friends as part of a ongoing bit in some communities that I'm in. And I've never played Cobblemon before. It's a Minecraft Pokemon mod. But just seeing so many of my favorites wandering around, I was like, oh fuck, how am I supposed to pick only 6? Like what the hell? I love all of them. And it's even more fun to see them in like this new light. Like, oh, they're like the little square guys. How was I supposed to pick a starter from all of the starters? They're all so good. I picked Rowlet though, because Rowlet is my favorite starter. He's just a little guy. My real favorite starter would be Snorunt, but that's not allowed in all the other things. I had to cheat to make Snorunt my favorite starter in Omega Ruby. And by cheating, I mean you actually using legitimate means, just convolutedly. And move this over a bit more. Squish it. Move it over. There we go. Kept moving my shiny keys at everyone yesterday. Like Patrick, look at it. Look at it. For me, it's Genesect. That guy being available for limited time with Black and White 2 single-handedly kept me going. I love the series. Genesec's pretty solid. I like its design as a legendary. I think I saw a video. I get recommended Pokemon like shorts on YouTube. Just like, oh, here's some fun facts about Pokemon that don't make sense from like new Stevie and stuff. And they're fun to just kind of put on to learn something silly. I don't like his editing, but whatever. He mentioned the Genesect, like, its weird gimmick is that, oh, it's move this thing, the Super Cannon or whatever it's called, changes its type with depending on what it's equipped with. But like, you have to use your Hell item slot to be able to use that perk. So like, you're kind of shooting yourself in the foot. But it's a cool idea. I just wish there was a better way to apply it, you know? Starter choices of the next Legends game just dropped? Huh? Ah, yes, the starters, Torchic, Mudkip, and Snorunt. Yes! Yes. I see what you're saying now. Gotcha. I had to catch up on chat. Mimikyu. Mimikyu's great. Yeah, I kind of like Mimikyu a lot. Weird little sock puppet that just wants to be loved. So it copies Pikachu because everyone loves Pikachu. Chat, let me know if this is a hot take or not, but it's kind of something I firmly believe, right? If someone tells you, if you ask someone what their favorite Pokemon is, and they tell you Pikachu, they do not actually like Pokemon. That is just the one they know. That is like the mascot. If you ask someone what their favorite Pokemon is, and they're like Stantler, that's an actual Pokemon fan, right? They know all of the options available, and they pick the goofiest looking motherfucker available. And I think that's usually a good metric test for whether or not someone actually is a Pokemon. Not that I'm trying to gatekeep being a Pokemon fan. Obviously, it's like, I've grown up with it all my life. I could take it or leave it. If there was never another Pokemon game again, I'd be fine. I'd be happy. But like, I don't know. It's just something I kind of noticed. Most cases, sure, yeah, it holds 90% of the time. It just feels like that. What's your favorite Mario character? Mario! Oh, wow. Is that just because he's the one you know? Yeah, I really should. Yeah, okay. Uh-huh. I love Mario. Mario's a great character and fun to play as. But in like any other game, in Mario Kart, in Mario Party, when you have the option to play as any other character from Mario, I never pick Mario. He's boring compared to like the lovely flavors of Luigi and Waluigi and Rosalina and Pauline and Chargin Chuck and Spike. Like it's just he's vanilla. He's vanilla ice cream. And there's nothing wrong with vanilla ice cream. It's just I would rather have more interesting flavors when I have the opportunity to try them. Mario is a very good friend and friend of the stream. He's my best friend. Mario. No. He's a lovely little dude, but he's milk toast. How much would that clapping emote you did cost? This one? This one? Don't forget Cataquack. Don't forget Cataquack. Yeah, I love Cataquack. That would cost. I'm a fake Annie. You're allowed to be a fake fan. You're allowed to like what you like, but you know, this is something I noticed. I think I did that for someone else. I can tell you what I priced it for them. Or I would if VGen would frickin' load. VGen's been being weird today. I can't load any of my old commissions, but I think my current rate for an animated emote is $65. I literally can't access it right now. VGen is shitting the bed as we speak. So Oh, there it is. 65. Yes, 65. Cool, Naruto. Thank you. You're welcome. Also, thank you for the freaking highlighted messages. You didn't have to do that. I appreciate that. My mains in Market 64 were Luigi and Toad. No survivors once I got the check with either of them. That's incredible. Toad has I never really picked up on it, but the characters have stats even in like the earlier Mario Karts, huh? Like the Toad and uh Toad and Koopa Troopa have like in Super Nintendo have better acceleration, right? Because they're lightweights. I always thought that was neat. It's like, oh, even back then they were thinking about that kind of stuff. This is how I get your attention, dangling bits like keys. Hey, I mean, it worked clearly, but I'm pretty. Yeah, thank you for the keys. Now I gotta go. Gotta pick up my tiny Skittles. My titty Skittles. What the fuck is titty Skittles? Where do I get some? First, the stream with my cousin. Have a good stream. See you later, Pillbug Girl. Is that what E is called? Is that what the kids are calling these days? Titty Skittles? I'm learning so much. Best acceleration were like the feather class. Yeah, the babies and stuff for sure. Yeah. Double Dash is when I first learned that Mario Kart had like weight classes because I was like, oh, how come I can't use the little bullet bill cart if I'm using Bowser? Oh, because he's heavy. He can only use the big boy carts. Something about this is wrong. This like gets really thick suddenly. I need to tone this down. It needs to be consistent. Ooh, who's a good gender? Ooh, who's a good gender? Who's a good gender? Look at my shiny keys. Is that the way you say like who's a good boy, who's a good girl without doing a pronoun or that's really funny. Who's a good gender? Who's a good gender? I don't know how to use this more often, but there's a new, not a new Tumblr post. A Tumblr post I saw a couple weeks ago that lives with me in my brain forever now is that the I think it was, I'm paraphrasing, I can't remember the specifics, but the long and short of it was that the shortenings Mr., Mist, Mrs., Miss, Mr. comes from a shortening of Magister, right? So a gender neutral option that would cover all three of these is Mage or MG for short. So I would love to try to use that personally, but I feel like it'd be the most obnoxious thing in the world to try to get started. Like, oh, call me Mage Omega. Don't call me Mr. Don't call me Mrs. Don't call me Miss. Call me whatever you want. Just don't call me late for supper. Ha 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 ha. That joke's been done 1,000 times. But that is kind of a neat thing that I learned. And I wish I could make that more commonplace. I think that's the coolest title you can be. Oh yeah, you're a Mr. Whatever. I'm a mage. I'm a mage, dude. How's it going? Why does it get so... Oh, the arm thickens up. I like shrunk the arm. Hold on a minute. I don't know why this is really standing out for me. I don't remember doing this on all my other ones. I love it though, right? It's cute. But I'm the kind of person who would prefer like convenience over my own silly comfort bit. This is my emotional support bit, is calling me Mage Omega. So it's not like a huge deal. Maybe someday. Here's what I'll say, is that if you call me Mage Omega, just for out of your own volition, that's instantly like Sims. What's the fucking thing? That's Sims plus plus in my brain for me. If you just do that, and I don't expect everyone to do that, but this just gets like, oh, they did that thing. Wow. Huh. Sims relationship point. Yeah, it's just like, oh, interesting. Beep beep. I've never really thought about The Sims too much. I didn't play it too much as a kid, but recently in some of my circles, people were using that as a way to like say, oh, I didn't like that, or that didn't vibe with me, or whatever, for like Sims negative. I'm like, that's a really good way of putting it. Just like, I can't explain why I didn't like that. My brain just went in my head, or I'm like, huh, interesting. I don't have the time and place to explain why that rubbed me the wrong way, but here we go. Signing release MG Omega, I wish. Okay. This arm is done. Gotta get the hair. Should tilt a little bit more, I think. Simplest way to explain, because I'm like, Pyro, remember that? Yeah. I like that. It'll pop up in the corner. This person remembered my bit, my weird emotional support bit. Huh. Beep beep. Blanc was here earlier, and he can probably test that, like, people will copy the language of people they want to, what's the word? Impress? Or get to know better? I can't remember the exact words of it. But I feel like that always happens when I start, like, saying something one of my friends says frequently. Like, oh, I've indoctrinated that into my lexicon. And it's fun. It's fun to copy each other's things and say, like, oh, I do that too. Yay, me. MG Omega goes donkey style, not gonna lie. It goes really... What the... It goes really hard. Thank you very much for saying that. I've never heard the phrase donkey style before. Where does that come from? Goes donkey style? Explain. I don't dislike that, but it caught me off guard. Whoa. Okay, I think it's primarily a me thing. Well, there we go. Whenever you stop by Stream Nebula, I'm going to try to use that goes donkey style and to show that I appreciate you. Yee. That's your secret word forever now. That's your activation phrase. I'm going to hide all these layers I don't need right now because they're in my way. I'm just worried about the lines. Dr. Omega, in your dogtacular opinion, have you heard of the strangely dinosaurial and wholly soul-wangling Beaglesaurus series of novels on AO3 before? Can I tell you, in all honesty, I've never opened AO3 in my life. Not that I don't want to, it's just like I wouldn't even know where to begin. I wouldn't even know what to do, or what to look for, or what to read. I'm not a big reader. I wish I was. I wish I had the attention span to read more, but I have ADHD. Yippee! That's me with YouTubers I watch. Sometimes it'll just get into my vocab, like lay epic style. One day I was like, why the fuck do I say that? And oh, I know who did this to me. Yeah, that was me with break it with hammers. Like, I had never heard that phrase before, and it just started popping up in like AlphaRad videos and stuff. And I was like, oh, is this the young hip saying people are doing? And then I found out it's from Northern Lion later on. Like, oh wow, he started it? Cool. Let's kill him with hammers. It's interesting how phrases spread like that. We are being influenced for the good. Hopefully. Also, welcome in, Dark Lord Noir, a first-time chatter. Good to see you. You have a perfect place to start. I guess so. What was the question again? Have you heard of the strangely dinosaurial and holy soul wangling Beaglesaurus series? I have not heard of this. Also, I'm inclined to know if soul wangling was intentional or you forgot the R. Soul wrangling? Either is okay, but I just want to clarify for context. Was it a spelling mistake, or did they actually mean that? Welcome to being autistic. Okay, there we go. It has not much in the way of wangling your soul from you. Verb, to wangle. Wingle, 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 wingle. I think I need to do something different with this hair. I think this hair is bothering me. The hairline needs to go this way suddenly. And that's kind of a shift. I think I need to switch this, or like rotate it. VOD watchers, because the music's gonna be muted later. I've been listening to Professor Layton music for assisting critical thinking, and I didn't realize that Professor Layton music goes so hard in like accordions and just beautiful melodies. I really like this stuff. It's a real trip. You may dig it the most. The most? Well, that is the kind of vocabulary and reading comprehension we appreciate most. Oh, okay. Oh my god, this dinosaur Beaglesaurus series was made for you. You're the only person who could appreciate it. Right, because the head goes up. Head doesn't go up that much. And then it goes up. Following the trail of the head. It goes up too much here, actually. Hold on. And music shift. All right, gotta go eat up and set up my stuff. Please have an amazing day. I'm glad I was able to catch you. Yeah, hey, Pi, have an amazing day too. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate your company. Good to see you as always. I hope you have an amazing day too. Yippee! And I'm gonna get one more shout out for the road for Pi Pixie. I cannot shout out this person enough.
For the fans.
If you're not already following him, what the heck are you freaking doing? Yeah, of course, anytime. You take care. Oh, and give Miz a big smooch on the forehead for me. Major mwah. Literally did that this morning. My man, he's on top of it. Here we go. Sorry, wait, no. My gender. My gender! Non-binary. Something is wrong here. I guess I don't need to move too much, but the ears are bothering me. They just move around so suddenly. I think it's okay. They're just rotating. I just need to like, because the switch is gonna happen here. The power is in the bot, right? And if not, I'll fix it later. But let's just get the rough pass, and we'll fix all the details later. Hey, Stirring, are you still here? Stirring! Stirring! Stirring is no longer here. That's okay. I hope Stirring's having a good day. When I designed this emote, I did not account for people who have asymmetrical hairstyles. Because, like, I did it for myself first, and my style just changes. Like, where's the freaking emote? Yeah, here it is. My hair just points whichever way I'm facing, or at least it did on my older design. Right? So I didn't have to think about flipping it. I just did it. I just flipped the canvas for these. And it was very easy to do. But now I'm having to do like, oh man, I didn't think about this. Rotating your hair in 3D space. It's okay. It's just a fun puzzle to take care of. Such is the life of an artist, solving little puzzles I made for myself. The puzzle of taking an image in my brain and getting it out onto paper. Or in this case, digital paper. And I think the effort will be appreciated. I'm also sure Wolf Tato wouldn't would not care if I took some liberties with the design.
I feel great.
I feel great.
I feel bad. I don't even watch football. I can't remember my legs.
Literally me when I'm off my meds. Not even watchable. Hey, if anyone here hasn't already seen it, there was a new Strong Bad email like a week ago, and that wasn't on my bingo list for 2025, but it was pretty cool. It was neat. And I just see them do stuff now and then. I feel like Homestead Runner is very of its time, right? It's very silly, early 2000s comedy humor. But the way the Zoomers will grab hold of like a silly phrase and run with it, if somehow we introduced the Zoomers all to Homestead Runner, it would catch like wildfire, right? It would just... And I would love to see that happen because I wish more people liked Homestead Runner. I thought we just forever get Homestead Runner content. Yeah, right? Like, the Chapman brothers fully probably have other jobs that they do in their spare time. Like, they've worked on shows and stuff and whatever the heck they do in, like, for a day job, quote unquote, for lack of a better term. If they do anything, I don't even know. But every once in a while they're just like, yeah, new Homestead thing. Why not? Shadow drop. No teasers, no nothing. It's just, here you go. We made something. Enjoy. All the Fangamer merch, yeah. Chardor plush. I would probably spend a lot of money on Fangamer if I had the means to do so. But at the same time, I'm comfortable with the amount of stuff I have. So I'm like, I don't really need a big Chardor plushie right now. But it's cool that the option's available. Or really, what was it? Fangamer did a bunch of new merch recently for their Black Friday sale. There was one that I was like, damn, that's really cool. They did a bunch of peak merch, and that's really smart because it's good to strike at that iron while it's hot. But I'm really happy to see the success of Aggro Crab. And Deltarune, of course, obviously. New Deltarune merch goes crazy hard. Very tempted by the Starwalker ornament, but it sold out. I was this close to buying the Peepus ornament because it was like $9, and I was like, I could have a little Peepus as a treat. But then I was like, I don't have a tree to put it on. The best I could hope to do would be like to take it to my parents' house and hide the Peepus egg ornament on their tree, and it's just their ornament forever. And they're like, where did this come from? I'm like, I don't know, maybe it's been there the whole time. Just gaslight them into a Peepus ornament conspiracy. which would be funny, but there's always next year. I did, however, get my I got my dad a pack of Balatro playing cards because he's a big poker player, and a bento box for my sister based off Stardew Valley because I think she could use it. She likes to pack little lunches and take them to work with her. Feels right. Me ordering the hero figures, following football, I won't get them to. Yeah, those. I'm not really thrilled about 3D pixel figurines. Like the same with the. This is just personal taste. The Mario like pixel amiibo they did. I'm like, this is sharp and weird. I would snap this into 1,000 pieces if I dropped it funny, but maybe that's just the Lego inside of me. I know they're not actually like flimsy, but I don't know. I've had too much Lego PTSD that it has infected my perception of those amiibos. Okay, I think that one's good. I'll adjust the hair later if I need to. This is just a rough pass. I'm gonna do bah. So this one's gonna be a bah. Where the hair's gonna lag behind a lot. Ah, whoa. My pressure sensitivity, what the freak? Hello? Why do? Hold the fort. Annoying dog concert standees? Oh, those are really cute, yeah. Those are nice. I'm gonna close Clip Studio Paint. Sometimes my pressure sensitivity gets wonky, and I have to do that. One memento. Here we are. One more again. Okay. Hello? What's wrong with you? What have you done? Why did it get really thin there? Did I do something? Am I drawing on the wrong layer? Oh, I am drawing on the wrong layer. Okay. Gotcha. I was on the layer that I use for the flagpole here because the flagpole is just a yellow line with a black outline. So this is just a normal line width with a black outline. So, okay. Crisis averted. Where? Actually, I should probably do this for this frame too. Maybe that's why they're bothering me. Because this is the switch. And this way we go bam, so the air should drag behind. Like that. Physics! Did it again. Man, I have not streamed a while. And it shows because my stamina is already dropping. But I want to try to go for as long as I can. Ugh. I'm really lagging on my comms. I need to take care of these. Oof. I got Blancs done in like 2 days, and these ones are taking me more time. Maybe it's just because I'm more familiar with Drawn Blanc, but like, I don't know. I should be able to do better than this. I have guaranteed delivery before the holidays, before December 25th. I can't let the people who commissioned me down. That, and I have a bunch of other projects I also need to work on, so like, not need to work on. Most of them are birthday presents. Hey, how come there's so... Sorry, hold on, waiting for my mouth. How come so many birthdays? So many December birthdays all right next to each other. What's going on? Was December's a 12th month. So 9 months from back, it's March? One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9. What the fuck is happening around March 14th? The Blanc one is so damn... Thank you. I'm very proud of how that turned out. I feel like I've got, like, everyone I know has another birthday coming up. When is St. Patrick's Day? I thought that was later in March. I think everyone's St. Patrick's Day babies. Yeah, March 17th. Okay, so it is the middle of the month. I have a little note here keeping track of who I want to do birthday presents for. Frickin', today is Matt's birthday, Cap and Cocoa Charms. Another friend of the stream. Lainey has a birthday coming up. Cal has a birthday coming up. There's a... Oliver's partner, Kaylin, has I think her birthday's soon. And I'm sure there's a bunch of other ones too I'm forgetting. But like, man. December birthdays. Woof. 17th? Yeah, St. Patrick's Day is on the 17th. Yeah. And I don't do as many birthday presents as I used to do, because I have too many friends now. Oh, too many friends. That's no such thing. But I'd like to try to do something if I'm able to. A little doodle if I can. And I want to try to do a couple things. I found out it was Matt's birthday today because he didn't advertise it. And I'm like, well, shit. I could draw something for Matt, but no, it would feel forced. I like to do them because they're surprises. Well, I'll just add Matt's to my calendar for next year, and then it will be a surprise. I'm playing the long con of friendship. Joke's on you. You thought you were safe being my friend. Well, you're wrong. Get birthday gifted. You sweet son of a bitch. I'm very bad when it comes to like picking out gifts for people, right? Because like, especially hold on, waiting for mouth. Especially with online friends, because I could try to like ship an object to them or do something on a throne if they're a streamer, but not everyone's a streamer. So it's like, it's a weird wiggle room middle ground of that's kind of parasocial to send something to somebody. But art is always appreciated. If I can do a little thing of someone and their characters, or like, art is the best gift, I think. And it's also free. It just takes my time. And I got plenty of time. So that's why I think I like doing art as a gift. If I can. I forgot I'm doing a thing with this now. Copy that one. Put it here. Erase these. Erase that. And then lower the thickness of that line. So it blends in. It's very real. Thank you for saying so. It's just sort of a situation thing. If I lived a different life, you know, I'd probably be better at picking out gifts. That's just not who I am. There's always a fear with spending money on gift in my brain of like, oh, they're not actually gonna like it, they're not gonna use it, or something. There's an amount of thought that is required in gift giving that I have not mastered. But I am good at putting thoughts into art, so that's my strong suit. This bad boy can fit so many thoughts. Slaps roof of own head. I'm gonna put the other little cuff here just for extra visual flair. Hey, ad break. Heads up, everybody. Gonna be another ad break. Our second ad break of the day. Whew. I'll probably go for another hour or so after this one. And we'll call it there. And I'll be working on this on my own in the background too, but just for stream's sake. I think 3 hours is a good stopping point. But it's a good chance to go get yourself a drink of water, get yourself a stretch, get yourself a snack. I myself am going to shove a couple of these Nerds gummy clusters into my mouth, give myself a little sugar boost, and yeah. But don't watch no ads. Feel free to use like an ad muter or ad blocker or whatever you need. Don't buy nothing. And yeah, hang tight for 3 minutes. Don't, I'll be back soon. You won't miss nothing while I'm gone. Okay, that looks good. I might honestly put the Professor Layton music back on because this playlist is kind of putting me to sleep a little bit. It's kind of too chill. Let's put on. I'm gonna put up my jazz, my coffee house jazz. No, that's too boring. Something exciting, but not too upbeat. I might do Professor Layton. Yeah, it just helps me focus. Okay, I'm gonna start the Layton music, and I'll be back in a little bit. I'm gonna run those ads, and I'll see you all later. Where's the button? Stinger, go! No joke. As I was hitting the run ads button and about to get up, Tezzy just hopped into my lap, IRL, and now I'm trapped here for the next 3 minutes. So, yippee. Sorry for Snow Halation jump scare. I wanted to put that on screen as just a reminder during the ad break. I still have one slot left. Wah. Hey, we're back. That wasn't so bad, was it? Say hi to Tezzy, everybody. He's on my lap, and I haven't programmed a toggle to put Tezzy on my lap for this new model, but he's here in spirit. Good Tezzy boy. He's so soft today. Good boy. My mouse track is now me petting my cat. Hi, buddy boy. The best part about it getting colder and owning a cat is that he's been cuddling with me every night as I'm sleeping, and it's so cute, and he just pops up in different spots. Because I roll around in my sleep, and I'm sure I accidentally like knock him off the bed once or twice. But even if I do that, he just gets back into the bed in a different spot. I'm like, oh, hi, Tezzy, good boy, good boy. I already feel more awake with this music on instead of the chill lo-fi. I feel like my brain is kicked into the overdrive. Professor Layton, you've done it again. Who here has played the Layton games besides me? Because I've only played like a handful of them, but all of them I have enjoyed except for maybe like one or two. Specifically, I think the one I didn't like was and I hate to say this, it's the one about his daughter. Because it just didn't make any sense. It was just like, what are we doing? The puzzles weren't even good. The story didn't make any sense. We're going to introduce a talking dog in it, and then we're never going to explain where he comes from or what his fucking deal is, eh? He's just a companion. He's just a guy. No need to ask any questions there, mate. It's fucking horseshit. I always wanted to, but I haven't gotten around to it yet. One was one of the OG Phoenix Wright fans that, oh yeah, hell yeah. I was also a big Phoenix Wright enjoyer. Still am. The first three are very good Phoenix Wright. And the same is true for Layton. The first three are amazing. The later ones kind of fall off. But the original three Phoenix Wrights I remember being harder than the later ones too. Because a lot of them was just like translation error or something, and it wasn't really easy to figure out what the goal was half the time or what to press. It just felt less forgiving. Which is fine, because I guess you could just always play from your last save point, but it's time consuming, you know? I don't want to do that. I'd rather just put together a good story. That's why I really liked, I don't think it was popular opinion, but I really like Dual Destinies on the 3DS, because it was like Phoenix Wright is back, right? After Apollo Justice, he's back in business, baby. And Athena Sykes is great, and Apollo's great, and they're all great, and I love them as a team. I love that they're basically Sonic, Knuckles, and Tails coded, like color scheme wise. And it just felt really fun. Dual Destinies is great. I haven't played the other one in that trilogy, the last one, the Spirit of Justice, but I've heard mixed reviews about it, but I would love to give it a try someday. It came out again during a time where I was like, I don't really need too many video games right now, so I'm gonna just kind of hold it. Hold it! I'll just kind of hold off. But that Apollo Justice trilogy is really appealing to me, because Apollo Justice is my favorite one of the whole series. That game kicks ass. I love the story in that game. Want to play Dual Destinies? I'll probably do a replay session of 1 through Apollo first because it's been so long. Absolutely. I cannot recommend Dual Destinies enough. It was a well-paced, and I felt competent the whole way through. Like, the puzzles were not so easy that I was like, oh, obviously it's this. It was more like, oh, I'm putting connections together at a normal pace, and I feel like I'm making good insights. At least that's how I felt. But also, I'm a dumb idiot baby, so maybe that's just my my way of feeling smart is baby puzzles. I don't know. I liked it. I hope you have fun with it too if you give it a chance. It just feels like they finally hit their stride. Like, we know what we're doing. We have the technology. The translation is good. It doesn't need to be more than it is. It's just good. Characters are likable. Bad guys are hateable. It's good shit. It's good shit.
For the fans.
Shark, how's it going? It is Wolf. We're drawing Wolf Tato today. I'm getting, she also got one of the flag emotes. She? Can't remember Wolf Tato's pronouns. But how's it going, Shark? Welcome in. Good to see you. How's your day going? Hi. Got a kitty on my lap. As you said that, my kitty just jumped off of my lap. It's a sign. Oh, there could only be one kitty on the lap at a given time. But that's so good. Give Kermit a big kiss for me. I don't know why I'm suggesting everybody give kisses to things today, but it's just about how I feel. Kiss your cat. Mwah! Just a big kiss on the forehead. Good there, guy. Hey, way to go! Happy to hear that. You've been cooking lately. How did, I wasn't able to, I was kind of distracted. How did the rest of Ponytown go last night? It was really chill. We cooked up a banger idea for a more planned hangout, though. We'll be bees. We can be bees. This is good news. That's a great idea. Oh my god, I love that. Oh, I do not want to miss that one. It's so good to hear, though. Oh, wait, Shark. Shark. You weren't here earlier. Look at this. I have a new stinger. Whoa. Pretty cool, huh? It's like I'm finally a real VTuber. Whoa. So, oh yeah, the work suit, I forgot I shared it in there too. My bad. It's so clean! There is a little bit of artifacting I'm not thrilled with, but I'll take what I can get. It's my first time. It's my first attempt at this kind of thing. I tried my barest minimum as far as like downloading new softwares to make it work. I was like, I just need an encoder. I think I can get away with just an encoder. But if I wanted to try it, I'd probably try doing it in DaVinci Resolve or something next time. I did it all in Clip Studio Paint and then just put it in an encoder. But lesson learned. the output quality is good, but there's still room to be leaves desired. Well, that's just me being my own voice critic again. I'm very happy with how it turned out. And that's the end of that. Oh, another thing, I did the frickin' Twitch remake recap today. Sharky, I think you were my most viewed streamer. My most watched streamer. Oh, let me pull it back up. Yeah. Here we go. Take a little screenshot here. So I have to pull up the whole Mozilla window again. Congratulations! Look at you! So freaking fun. I got some. I'm so thrilled I get to be, get to go to cool streamers and do cool things with these kind of people. So look at all those friends. So many cool streamers. I'm just a big fan. I think it's the best part of being a VTuber is that you get to just be a fan of other VTubers. Oh, thank you for the head pats. Appreciate you. I am constantly falling out of order on what I'm supposed to be doing with this. Here we go.
Watch out, women. With the fans.
Cal! Hi, Cal. How's it going? Good afternoon or good evening, whatever time of day it is over there across the pond. How's it going?
Smoke some candy with me.
You know I do. Pass that roll of Smarties over here right now. How's it going? Good to see you. And copy and hide and then paste and then erase and then look at that. Good evening. How's it going? Are you working hard there, lad? It's good to see you. Going good, cozy, and about to break up for Xmas holidays, which is awesome. How are you doing? I am also doing awesome. I'm doing some commissions. I'm very thankful that people are commissioning me to do this. So, yippee! I'm making flags and stuff, and we got a bunch of new stuff. I'm showing off my new model today. I'm very proud of how it turned out. Hope you like it. Now, were you one of the people who smoked Smarties in the cafeteria? I was not. I just know that from like the memes and stuff. I'm gonna teach you how to smoke Smarties. I was not that kind of kid. I mean, I probably would be if I ever figured out how to do that, but that was well past my Smarties eating era. Smoke Smarties? Yeah, well, I think Smarties are different in England than they are in America. In America, they're just basically little discs of chalk. But I'm referencing a meme. There's like a kid. We go, I'm gonna show you how to smoke Smarties, and I don't know. Love your new model. Thank you. I'm so happy how it turned out. I want to add more to it, but I just wanted to show it off finally. It's been done for a while. I was like waiting for, I'm gonna have a big reveal. It's just a normal model. When I get a 3D model, that'll be my big debut or whatever the fuck. But this is just, I'm happy with it and I'm very special and I want to share it off. Share it around. Yippee. So yeah. And look, it's got mouse tracking too. Yippee. So it looks like I'm working when I'm talking. But I'm happy to hear you're doing well. I'm happy to hear you have the holiday break happening soon. A good time for resting and Boxing Day. Is Boxing Day around Christmas or is that a different holiday? What is Boxing Day? The little face moving with the mouse is so smart. Thank you. What was really fun is that the arm has two different joints that are connected. There's where the elbow is, right? And there's also where the wrist is too. So there's two different levels of movement. And it all kind of works together really nicely. Boxing Day is the day after Xmas, basically where you throw out the boxes and eat leftovers. Oh, okay. Smartly named. I think I got really extra with it in that I made the finger. You can't even see the finger behind the frickin' tablet, but maybe kind of this one? Yeah, the fingers that hold the tablet pen have their own joint too. So that's pretty neat. I had a lot of fun making this model. I don't know if that's obvious. And I want to add more toggles to it soon, but I'm very happy with how it's turned out so far. Who'd have thunk that it's fun to make things? Not me. I try to make it movies cool as fuck, right? Ah. I love putting the extra mile in places where I'm not required to, right? If it's my choice to put in the little extra stank to make something special, I'm going to do it. But if I'm at a 9-to-5 job, oh, we want you to give 110%. Fuck you. I'm not getting paid more to give 110%. But if I get to do a little flex, then now we're talking. Now we're having a good time. Oh, did I fuck up the lines? I did. There we go. Let's fix that real quick. Right quick. Maximally based way of doing things. I 100% agree. Come on, team. Let's get out there and do our best today at our minimum wage job. And if we do better, we won't get paid any extra. Nah, I'm good. I'm gonna phone it in and call it a day and save my sanity. Preserve the mental, as it were. Did I put this? I forgot the collar on the overarm. Wait a minute, hold on. Hold the fort. Overarm, the little collar here. It'll have a different angle, but that's okay. This arm is higher, so it's pushing this one up more. That's fine. But Omega, what about your office family? This is a tactic used by employers to make it feel like you cannot go against the workplace to encourage freaking. I don't remember the business words I learned to debunk that, but yeah, you know the gist. The fancy uncorporate jargon. I wish I could remember words instead of like all the useless Pokemon names that live in my head rent free. I'm not very good at formulating a coherent thought, but if you needed to tell, if you asked me where that weird fucking fish introduced in Alola was, I'd say Bruxish, and I would be 100% right. Why do I know what that thing is called? Why do I do this to myself? I don't even think you're going to see the collar in this cut here, so I'm not going to work too hard on this. Yeah, not at all. I'm actually going to delete that. Keep turning off the wrong layer. Ba ba ba. Anyone doing anything fun for the holidays specifically? I haven't actually even asked about that yet. I myself am going to take it kind of easy. I don't even know if we're visiting family this year because, like, my stepmom puts her whole ussy into holiday plans and to the point where it becomes a stress point. And we're like, you know what? Let's cool it. Let's relieve one point of stress from your to do, and we'll just come by in January for my dad's birthday and do like a delayed Christmas. Because it's the same for my sister too. She works really hard around the holidays, extra so, and everyone's stressed out, and we don't want to add fuel to that fire. We are, why make it worse if we don't have to? What the freak? Hey, Ned.
2 whole ass years.
2 whole ass years. Thank you so very much, Painted. I appreciate you and your intense generosity for 2 whole ass years. How's it going? Welcome in. Good to see you. Hope you're having a good day. We're just talking about Christmas plans, holiday plans, whatever holidays you celebrate. Yule, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah.
Pump for the fans.
There it is. Got released early from work, so I'm now. Congratulations! Great job! You did it! You're freaking early day! Yippee! That's always nice. I love taking a day off, kind of early, half day. Those are great. I think this is the first frame of flipping back on the face. So I'm going to leave extra room there just in case. Holiday plans conversation. Want to get once more? If anyone would like to contribute, I need to train my chatters to be better. I need to start working on that. I'm jingling my keys. Jingle, 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 jingle. Jingle, 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 jingle. I know we're all locked in, but like, I want to also talk a little bit. I had a thought, but I forgot what it was. There's some personal projects I'm going to work on. Oh, hell yeah. That's very exciting. Anything in particular that you want to like share or talk about? Is it like, what do you like to do, Nebula? Tell me about it. I think I could engage my chat more by getting to know them and actually learning about their interests and stuff. So I'm going to attempt to do that more often. ADK, I'm boring. That's okay. It's okay to be boring. Winter is not just a time for giving and stuff, it's also a time for rest. Just like, hey, it's been a big year. Let's look kind of cool it with all the crazy stuff for a while, so it's okay to be boring. Or I have to work on uni stuff over the holidays too. Oh, the Pitch Bible. That's the real Bible that's important around this time of year. The Pitch Bible. Fuck Jesus. No, I'm kidding. He's fine. He's fine. Fuck the people who worship Jesus. He was just a cool dude. You don't gotta make a religion about it. But I hope it goes well, Cal, as well as it can. You know, that stuff seems hard. But think about how cool it'll be when it's done. And you'll be like, yeah, I know how to make a Pitch Bible. That's gonna be so cool. It's about Cleo. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be amazing no matter what. It's so exciting. I think that's good. I think that's good. Oops. Haha, the best part about going to school as an artist is you get to trick people into thinking you just wrote all these stories about your OCs, but they've been living in your head rent-free for years, and now you can finally put pen to paper and make something with them. Ooh, ah. One of my freaking projects in college was to do a little animation with the team. It doesn't have to be good. Just make something. And I wrote a full ass fucking story, but the secret was I had written that story in advance. A friend of mine asked me to read them a bedtime story, and I made something up off the cuff, and that just kind of lived in my brain forever. And then in college, I was like, oh, I can make that into a thing. And then my class was like, whoa, you came up with that by yourself? That's really good. It's like, ha ha ha. 15-year-old me came up with it. I didn't remember it till just now. Like my things to be surprises, but I'm looking at a lot of stuff that you can see and a lot of stuff you can listen. Oh, very exciting, Nebula. I wish you much luck in your projects. Good fortune to you. It's true. The other thing that's kicking me about right now is backgrounds. Yeah. Backgrounds is tough. But hey, they only gotta be as tough as you let them be, right? I did something with backgrounds recently. Where is it? I was trying to practice backgrounds, and I think I did a good job with one of these recently. This one. Here we go. I haven't showed this up on stream, but I did a fan art for Boo the Rat and Basil Wolf and Tito, Rito, and Barg with Kirby Air Riders. Because I was really excited about Kirby Air Riders, and I loved how much Boo was excited for the wheelie scooter. And this background, it does the job. It's nothing fancy. It's just kind of shapes and colors, right? I put more detail in here that won't even be realized or looked at. And I was like, you know what? That's okay. You put a little detail, like petals and shit, clouds in a weird arrangement. But I didn't spend that long on it. I didn't let it kick my ass. If you just focus on the characters up front are the important focal points. This is all fading in the background. It can be used to accent stuff, but it's not gonna, don't go harder than you have to, right? That's the important lesson to take away. This it slaps so hard. Color show? Yeah, please feel free. I'd love to see it. I want to see your growth. Such good. Thank you. I'm very happy how it turned out. I'm also really sad. I'm a little embarrassed because I didn't know Boo the Rat didn't have a Switch 2 when I made this. I was like, oh no. I didn't mean it's like I'm teasing you. Like, oh no. I'm just hoping she gets one soon because she looks like she really have fun with that game. So it's fine. It's fine. She seemed to like it. It's fine. I was like, oh, they're big famous VTubers. They can probably afford a Switch 2. I was wrong. And that is okay. I'm like, oh, I'm learning, huh? Interesting. It was bold of me to assume that, and my opinion was humbled. And I'm like, oh, interesting. Or what other one did I do recently? Fucking... I did the one for Laney. That one actually did put a lot of work into Laney's because I was paid to do that one. So... put my whole OC into that one, as it were. That was like so many layers and opacities and blendings and shit. So that one did kick my ass a little bit, but I got through it. I threw it at you in DMs. Oh, thank you. Yes, Twitch does hate links. Ooh. Also, I never saw the panels. Oh, yeah, you just saw that DM? Yeah, freaking, I'm reading Witch Hat Atelier. It's so freaking good. It's so good and cute and beautiful art. Look at Cal's thing. These are backgrounds. Is this Cleo? Is that Cleo? Or is this Cleo? This is looking great so far. I mean, it's readable. I know what's going on here. I love this little weight crushing bit here. Is this? This is not a jab or a, what's the word? A negative point. Isn't this a bit from Despicable Me? Like the first one? There's like, I remember he's like walking through the Bank of Evil or something, and like there's a series of pillars where the guy gets crushed by each one of them more and more. Is that right? I don't remember. I love it. It looks great, and it's a classic bit. Yes. Hey man, there's some bits of that movie that kicked ass. When it's formerly Lehman Brothers, that's a joke for the adults that kids will not get, and that one is perfect. Ugh. But I think this is a great start. I love the perspective lines and stuff like you're doing. You've got the bones. It's got good bones. And that's the important part. Look at this. You even got the freaking the shape of the arch, right? Changing as the perspective changes. Like this one gets a little less and less. That's a nice touch for a sketch. There's already so much thought going into this and care that I think is really special. So you're gonna do great on this. You're already doing great. You just gotta keep at it, okay? I believe in you. I don't know if I have the audience big enough to do this kind of thing, or if anyone would be interested in it, but kind of similar to how RuneX has been doing like character design critiques lately. I was kind of thinking about doing like editing opinions, or like I'm a very critical person, right? I don't like that I'm a critical person, but I can't help it. I always like kind of examining and playing with things in my mind. Why is this the way it is? Is there a way it can be made better that we aren't considering? And I like to try to give my opinion in a way that's helpful, if possible, or at least warranted if people want me to talk about it. So I think that would give me the excuse to do that. I was reading some web comics lately, and I won't say which ones in particular, but let's just say it left something to be desired, and that's okay. You know, not everyone's going to hit the ground running and know how to write a perfect webcomic. You grow into that. But I think for established media or bigger media, it can be easier to do a critique for. Or to at least get those kind of gears thinking, those gears spinning in people's heads. Thank you. I'm glad you liked it. Right now, I've got some doodling and drawings, and I need to just make it more professional looking. You're doing great. One step at a time, right? Professional looking. What even is professional looking anymore? Right now, professional looking sounds like fucking replace it with AI. So if you can just prove you did that with your own two hands, it already looks better than anything professionally made. It is very difficult to stop comparing your works to that of like the professionals. They've done it for longer than you have, and that's okay. And you could learn from that for sure and try to shoot towards it. But you're gonna make something that's only you can make, as you are now. And can you make it better later? Probably, but it's important that you make it now as a stepping stone to make it better later. So I wouldn't worry too much about it looking perfect, looking more professional. Make it how you would make it look. And that's the best you can do. And that's beautiful. You're already a good artist, Cal. So anything you make is gonna be great. All right, that's enough ego boosting Cal here. I'm gonna kick your ass. As long as it gets me a good grade, that's all I need. Yeah. Just get the grade. That's all I gotta do. Ah! I noticed something else about myself recently, and I mean, I've always had this like thing I do when I interact with other people, specifically people who are like younger than me or what's the word? People I want to do better, quote unquote, where I tend to bully them out of love. And I am trying to dial back the bullying part a little bit because I know it can be off-putting. Tomato, yeah. During the TwitchCon trip, there were several times where I was like, I don't know, kind of just slightly off-put by an interaction that happened with someone. And I was like, that shouldn't have happened that way you thought it was going to. I don't know. I think my meanness can come out and it's unwarranted sometimes, so I'm trying to dial that back a little bit. Because I know it's not everyone is used to it. It's valid. I bully you, you bully me, you slowly get stronger. Right? Yeah, just a little bullying. A little bullying as a treat. Just to keep each other honest and humble. But I'm not gonna personally attack you for like your beliefs or something, or just like, hey, you silly thing, ha ha ha. What was it? What am I thinking of? I can't remember. And it's probably not good practice to talk bad about someone who might not even be here, so I'm not gonna bother. I'm not perfect either myself, so I just need to recognize that. I still have a lot to learn as far as like conversation and stuff goes. Especially with people in person. I'm very unpracticed in that field, so I was probably very awkward as well. I gotta check my place before I critique others. Nope, sorry, we disagree. See, this is wedgie time. No! Wedgie time! What if I just... Hold on. Can I... This isn't a wedgie, but this is the closest I can get to one. Is you just hoisting me up my patukas. No! Put me down! Help! What if I just stream the rest of it up here? Nope, because that way chat will go up my butt. I don't want that to happen. Sit on my little stool. I got this stool today, like 5 minutes before stream started, because I was like, I know y'all are gonna make fun of me for just floating and sitting on that rock that I normally have in my background. If I didn't have a stool to sit on, I'd be like, oh, she's sitting on a rock. She's bouncing on it. No. Joke averted. A stool, safety stool in place. Okay, I think that's done. The ears are a little all over the place. But the hair is pretty good for the most part. There's a little too much give here, I think. Right? Because it's like boom, bam, boom, bam. A little too much there. A little too much mustard on that. You're still bouncing on the stool? Yeah, but the stool doesn't have a protrusion on the top of it like a rock does. A stool is a normal sitting implement. I'm fine to bounce on a stool. That is for bouncing. I like the snapback. I don't like this little like side bang snap it back as much as it does. I think I'm gonna move this one. Just a little bit. Just like right there. I know, I never understood why. Well, how come artists or animators always do that thing where they flip back and forth between the physical pages? You know, like the flip books? Like this, these things, and they're like, flip, 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 over and over to like test the animation, and now I'm like, oh, now I get it. That's the same equivalent as this. I get it now. See, it's a little better already. It's got a little smoother. The ears are bothering me now. Okay, so... I'm gonna move this down more, I think. Alright. This needs to go even farther back. It is getting covered by the bangs. Snap. Jump, BD jump. That's cute. Here we go. Also, the fluff flickering out of existence isn't helping either. My favorite Kai-ism is her making new emotes when no one is watching. Like during a stream, or just like in the background. Because that is really fun. I love making new emotes. Did she do that just now? I don't think I've ever seen the emote before. This Layton song is so like melody box, like serene, a little sinister, that I think it would be perfect in like a lore video. I'm gonna save this in the back of my mind for like a lore video type thing. Do 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 do. That's a little better. They can bounce a little bit. I'm turning off the face on the first frame. It's distracting me. Second frame too. Just completely randomly? Yes, yesterday last night while I was doing the first 8 out of 12 Omega raids. Oh. Well, great job, Biddy. She's keeping at it. I reposted her regen comms a while back because I think her model art is incredibly solid, and her rigging too. I hope she gets more work because that's really pays off. The arms look good. Oh, I forgot the bottom half of the shirt. Honestly, this little shirt poking out kind of reads like a skirt. I don't know if I'm thrilled about that. I might try putting it that way. That way it just kind of sways along. Maybe it shouldn't sway at all because it's a shirt, not a skirt. Yeah, let's keep it simple. Keep it simple, stupid. All right, see you later. Glad I finally got to catch your stream. Good luck. Thanks, Stream Nebula. Take care and have a good rest of your day. Thank you for hanging out. Good to see you. She posted both yesterday on Blue Sky and she gets still attraction. Nice. It's important to help smaller artists. I don't have, sometimes I think like, oh, it's not worth me reposting stuff like that because I don't have the, a huge following. But I think I have a decent amount, and that's something, and that could even that little amount could help. So I need to freaking stuff that bad dumb idea in my brain and put it away for later. Or actually, no, just throw it away. Don't need that thought. Help people. It's literally free to repost it on Blue Sky. So why not? I think the problem stems from that, like, the only big VTubers, no, not the only VTubers that, like, have the money to put into stuff like that are the bigger ones, or ones that have a stable day job. And as it is right now, I don't know if it's the case where everyone has a stable day job. I don't. And I don't want to put my experience on everyone else at the moment. But I don't know. That's a fear and not reality, so I'm not going to pay that thought too much attention. There's no point in freaking out about the thought if it hasn't even happened yet. So why not give it a try? Is the flag on this? Wait a minute. But I bet I can get away with just completely hiding the ear fluff on this one because the flag's going to be in the way. Same with this. Yeah, definitely that one at least. The reason is 100% because of the like removal. Likes used to be equally as cool as a repost and would allow anything to flourish, but now they do jack all, but people still rather like the repost. That is true. You can't see other people's likes. I don't think Blue Sky doesn't have an algorithm built around likes, which has its pros and cons, but it really helps. Reposting helps more than you could believe. It's just like, oh, I'm literally showing other people the thing I want people to see. So it's definitely weighted in one direction. I have fully just turned off notifications on Blue Sky for if someone likes one of the things I post, because I'm like, that's very nice and I appreciate it, but I don't need to know it. And in fact, it's better if I don't know it. That way I'm not like tracking like, oh, did someone like it yet? Did anyone like the thing? Did anyone like? I don't care. That's too much mental. Too much energy I don't need to be worrying about. That doesn't really pay off in any way. Flick. Flick. It's still better than Twitter, though. This has a change that I don't enjoy here. This is not follow through. Okay. I think that's good progress for now. I'm still going to work on this in the background, but we are going to wrap up stream here because it's been 3 hours and I'm tired. And I want to improve my stream stamina, but that's for another time. I think 3 hours is a good mark. So we're going to stop there, go back to just chatting for a little bit, and just in time for the frickin' ad break, I will not subject you to more ads, but when we raid, it will most likely be ad break on a different channel. So just a heads up. Everyone always streams at the top of the hour. At least that's what it feels like. It's actually kind of a little bit why I've started doing Paper Mario Mondays with Gamma at like the 7:30 mark, because I don't like having the ad break happen during raids. But yeah, that's okay. Let's see who's live. Kaylin is live. One of the people who I said her birthday's coming up soon is live. Let me see, when is her birthday? Let me double check that. Ken's birthday's on the 12th. Let's save that for next week then. We'll raid Kaylin on her birthday next week. But in the meantime, let's go raid... Who else is alive? There's an artist I've been meaning to raid or to check out lately. She seems really cool. I just started following her on Blue Sky a little while ago. Actually, she's doing art right now. Why not? Let's give it a try. Today's Kat's birthday. Happy birthday, Kat! I didn't know that. Hey, get Kat here right now. Kat. Kat. I have a command for you if it's your birthday. It's Kat and Matt's birthday. That's so weird. What the freak? I don't know. I'm gonna play it anyway. This is for you in spirit. I know you're not here right now, but here you go.
This is your birthday song. It isn't very long.
There you go.
Happy birthday, Kat. And happy birthday, Captain Cocoa Charms as well. She on a walk? That's A-okay. No worries. I'm gonna give a shout out for Captain Cocoa Charms, who is also not here, but it's his birthday too.
And pump for the fans.
Wow. Me and him are going to be doing Hat in Time sometime in January, a little collab, so that's exciting. But yeah, let's go ahead and raid out. I do not know this person, so I want you all on your best behavior. If you have my emotes, feel free to use them in the raid message. We're gonna do, so this is normal Omega raid. Yay! And if you don't have my emotes, you can use whatever emotes you do have instead. That's A-okay. We're gonna raid Cookie Hana, who is a very cool artist, I think. Her stream is intended for mature audience, but so is mine, so who cares? Looks like she's drawing some Pokemon art right now. Very cute. And I'll see y'all next time. I don't know when I'm streaming again, besides Paper Mario Monday. But yeah, I hope to see you there, because those are a lot of fun. I've been posting the clips again on those for the TikToks and the YouTube shorts and stuff, and I hope you've enjoyed them as much as I enjoyed making them. But take care. Have a good rest of your day. Take a break if you've been working hard. That's what I'm going to do now. And I'll see you next time. Keep making magic however you can. Bye.